Good guys, Selectorch here today, and we're going to be discussing about the recent patch notes that, have been coming to Arcane Odyssey. But before we get started, I would like for you guys to, hit the subscribe button and also like the video if you did like the video. I am also going to leave a link to my Discord down in the description as well as the comments so you guys are able to actually join and stay, in touch with me and all the latest news that's going around me. First things first, they improved the visuals and immersion inside Arcane Odyssey. So they revamped the Ecrix dodge visuals and they honestly look really freaking cool. I personally got to see them already, so yes, the visuals for the Ecrix dodges are really nice. I love the new particles. They just look amazing and great. And they're polished now. They look way more polished than the current particles that you see in game. You'll see what I mean when we get to actually using it in game. But the spear energy visuals in general just look great. I like the particles, I like the colors, and I like the way that he tied in the decisions you made during the Elias boss fight, whether if you decided to kill or save him. If you save him, it's the normal blue that we have right now in game. And if you decide to kill him, then it turns purple. So, your vitality turns purple, which is really, that's a nice touch for sure. For sure is a nice touch. And if you're a neutral NPC, then it's like a deep dark blue, which you won't have, but the NPCs will, so you can be able to tell who is who. Each is listed. We got our first skill on our spirit weapon, the Eagle Patrimony. It is a blast type right. Now it looks like he decided to call the skills that are on spirit weapons rights, which are, I guess, like a pact with God or something involving God powers. So yeah, it looks like the spirit weapons are confirmed to be weapons from the gods, and we're able to channel the energy from those gods to use their powers, which is actually really sick. I also like the idea that each spirit weapon will have a certain basic right that are swappable, while others have unique different rights. It allows for way more build variety and specialization within those like Oracle build. So I can't wait to test out the different rights and mess around with some of the basic rights, so see if how they pair up with the more unique ones in like a fight or something. But yeah, I think the Oracle build is definitely going to be a fun one to play around with. I know personally that making rights cost a bit of HP is kind of controversial in the PvP scene, but it's an interesting choice nonetheless. It adds way more risk and rewards for choosing the vitality build, because again, you are getting rewarded with a lot more HP than normal if you are 100% vitality, which is a crazy amount of HP. If you're max vitality right now, you get anywhere between 800 to 1000 HP, which is huge. And obviously being Oracle, you're gonna have to deal some sort of damage, so the risk is going to be, you'd be able to do damage comparable to other builds while also losing a bit of HP for every skill you use or every right you use. But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm all for mechanics that increase the skill cap for any sort of class or any sort of build type. I think it's really cool. Now, there was some recent quality of life improvements that were added to skill notes. Well, you guys haven't gotten to experience skill notes, but I have, so I'm gonna mention them anyways. So now you're able to actually stamp your weapon or any weapon with skill notes that you disarmed, and it will actually carry over your last name. So now weapons actually have a last name tied to them. So now this makes a cool interaction, because now people can actually ask for Vetex last named registered weapons or Selectorch registered last name weapons. There's going to be a bunch of stuff, maybe some PvP gods registered weapons. It's going to be very interesting seeing what type of the trade scene is going to be looking after. Probably a lot of the dev weapons though. Now, of course, if you don't want the last name tied to that weapon, you can actually disarm it yourself and it'll actually remove that last name that was, passed onto it. So if there's a last name you didn't like having on that weapon, you could just remove it, which, is also a nice change for those who don't want to have a bad last name tied to their weapon. Overall, this update seemed to be focused more on furthering immersion with the addition of the choices you made affecting your spirit color, which is pretty cool, and some personalization things with the last names and stuff, and just an overall focus on the Oracle build, because I'm not gonna lie, the general focus of this update is probably going to be the Oracle class as well as skill notes, because skill notes are obviously going to be very important, as you'll be able to transfer between all the weapons and rights together. So it's gonna be very cool to see this actually get added to the game and for you guys to actually experience, because I can't wait to see it in the game already. I can't wait to see you guys try it out and see what you guys have to say about it. If you do guys have any sorts of comments you guys want to say right now, you guys are welcome to share those down below in the comments, and I'll be sure to read them and reply to any sort of things you guys may have questions for or ideas you guys may want me to forward, because at the end of the day, I'm a player too, bruh. I'm a player too, just like y'all. So yeah, anyways guys, I'm gonna leave you guys to it, and peace.